Howdy folks, today I want to talk about the Shuoer S12 14.9 millimeter planar IEMs. I got these from Shuoer as a tester loaner set, just to make that clear. Anyway, pulled them out of the box. This is about a week and some ago, and pretty much I didn't like them. They have rather high push treble, mids are okay, and pretty low bass, and so they pretty much just the tuning just struck me as being not my favorite. Just real quick, got a top vent. This is the back vent on the driver. We have the front vent here. Rather short, wide bore tips. However, these are aluminum build. They're really, really light, and actually, I love the build quality on them. They're obviously not that fancy, but whatever. Okay, so why am I talking about these? Yeah, so they might have had not a wonderful review. However, I was testing the Sony Z1R, and everybody knows those have like the best bass known to man. And so I was, amping up the bass, EQing the bass, and forgot what I was doing. Left 8 dB of EQ on, starting like a low shelf from about 160 hertz down, ending at about 20 hertz at 8 dB. And so I had that on, and I popped these in my ears, and I was just like, "What? How? What?" So I felt them out for a little while, did some more EQing, and turns out these are basically my favorite bass headphone that I've ever heard. The 14.9 millimeter planar driver on this thing is freaking stunning for bass. I can't even understand what's going on here. Just straight up, it's probably better than any dynamic driver I've ever heard in bass. Like, I have no idea what's going on here. So you can amp these up to the point where between 20 and 30 hertz, that much energy. Generally, by the way, most other headphones roll off about like 28. I got these down to 22. What? And anyway, but the energy in that area, 20 to 30 hertz, 32 hertz, these can short my ears out 100%. And it's not a bad feeling. It's like as if you're in a room with dueling huge subwoofers and they're pummeling your ears with air. In fact, speaking of that, this has the most air, the best, like, tight textured bass I have ever heard on anything. So let's, you add in the EQ, 8 dB, low shelf. I'm just going to say 8 because I like it like that. 160 hertz down. And okay, so look, I'm recommending these with EQ. Without EQ, they're not bass head. Forget it. Anyways, EQ necessary. And power, probably most of an entire watt is what you're going to need for these guys. They do behave okay mobile, but it is what it is. Anyways, I was listening to a Hans Zimmer track from Interstellar, and soundtrack for a movie, and these absolutely give me the impression of being in a room with gigantic friggin' subwoofers. It's like I didn't expect this to happen. I didn't know planar drivers can do bass like that, and I didn't know this could do that either. The amount of air coming out of this is truly, truly stunning. And so you end up with a nice V-shaped, increase the bass. I already said they have a little push treble. Mids are cool. And you end up with basically the best V-shaped bass head headphone I've ever heard in my life. These get the Shortbus bass head recommendation. Probably of all time. I don't know if I'll hear anything better, honestly. The staging, the wideness, everything is on point. These put a tremendously large smile on my face. I spent 6 hours yesterday bass heading my face to death. And it was just fantastic. Told a couple people, I know at least maybe few people did what I did, and they were like, yeah, baby, that's amazing, and nobody expected that to happen either. Shortbus Bass Head Rec 2020, what are we, 2? I'll come out with a better review of these, but I just wanted to throw this out there, folks. For $140, you are not going to get a better V-shaped bass monster headset. It just doesn't happen. Shortbus out.